Falana reacts as Inec admits to flaw in the conduct of the election that got Tinubu as winner. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Senior Advocate of Nigeria, San Femi Falana, has reacted after the Independent National Electoral Commission admitted that the February 25th presidential election that produced Bola Tinubu as winner was flawed with so many challenges. The legal eagle praised the commission for admitting to the errors. He, however, stated that it is not enough to admit to the drawbacks in the last election. He charged the commission to go back to the drawing board and make a new strategy that will enable them to have a credible election. He pointed out that there is a need to revitalize the hope of the people in the electoral process. According to him, March 18th, gubernatorial elections are a way to make a declarative statement of change in their system. He said, and I quote, "With respect to the election, Inec will have to go back to the drawing table, and fine-tune their strategy. Because Inec said with regards to the law that they will painstakingly make plans to conduct the election. However, the implementation has some challenges. And for me, that is an admission on their part that all did not go well in the election. For instance, Inec said there were problems that were not anticipated. And of course, the members of the political class have likely shown that they are not really prepared to allow democracy to survive in our country. And that is why, for me, it is not enough to review the last election without putting on trial those who have been arrested for various electoral malpractice. There is nothing that will restore the sanity of or the hope or trust of the people in Inec than this election, the previous one the previous presidential election, the one we did on the February 25th, than you correcting. Let the correction start from there. You can't come out to say, you are going to do it henceforth. You have to go back. Why? Because I've said it, this is not a thing of Inec alone. This concerned over 100 million people. More than 50 million people. So you coming out to say you will correct it with this one, you have to show. It is when you do that one that people can even trust you that, okay, this one is going to be free and fair. Because as it is now, a lot of people are not happy. They are saying they do not trust the electoral process. And as that it is going to be a waste of their time to come out and say, oh, it is this person that I want to vote for. And at the end of the day, INEC will produce another person. That is just it. A lot of people are not happy about what happened. That the only way for you to gain their trust again is for you to do the needful. Okay, this is not the only election in Nigeria that was flawed. Yar'Adua and Co. Why are people crying about it? Is Yar'Adua not worse than this? And it was under the watch of Baba Iyabo. I beg, let everybody go and lie low. No election was perfect in the world. Look, you not go use because somebody don't do something way bad. You're coming from somebody. Okay, somebody is doing something that is bad. And then you are saying, if you are going to be complaining of what of this person's son? Okay, you and the person will be the same thing, no? Am I far away? Yes, it is not the same thing. The oil way the person had and your own not be the same. The same way, that one, people know to come outside. People know to believe. People were still they were still doing, what's it called? PDP shared the money that time. A lot of people they did not put their mind. But you see this particular one, people came out. People used their resources to campaign. People did a lot of things in this election. People used their pages, turned it to, election. This one was massive. Even the mama that sells pepper on the street was involved. She was involved in making sure that she opens her mouth to tell her customers, see, you're making her vote for a better person. And then you want to tell me that it is the same and it should be swept under the rug. Oga, no, two wrongs can never make it right. You can never. So because we have been having flawed election before, you think nobody will come and challenge. This one around, it must be right. People will challenge it and they must do what? The right thing. Okay. And you don't want it to be corrected for a better Nigeria. Your morning is beginning gradually with sob and tears from your eyes, but very soon you start shedding blood, with pieces of gravel still coming out from your eyes. God forbid. I reject it on our behalf. You see, I keep telling people not to be pessimistic. All this when people are saying some people will suffer, some people, I will not suffer. You see, this election, come what may, whatever happens, the best of the years is yet to come. The best of the year is yet to come for me and my mind. All this when people are saying, people should not be pessimistic. Let me reply you people. Election go, election come. Na person wey hustle, plan himself ahead. Do smart work, do hard work, join. Now you go excel. There are people wherever they are, they excel. You see this particular period we finish, there are people that actually thrived. Why? Because the period put them for places where they don't get option to thrive. They cannot just be like that. That is why they look for something and they were creative and they came out. And today that thing don't propel them to place where we say them themselves don't even expect. Okay. When evil speak, there'll be a lot of negativity, foolishness, and overdose of negativity reference. But all the time, let it get worse in their time. The reason we are for them and the changes they were and will ever seek were that of Solomon Grundy. It means to them, let destruction be, and their password would always be, let it never be better. But everyone shall reap what he or she sows. Yes, so everyone shall reap what they sow. Nigeria, if you better, I keep saying it, it is for you and me. It is not only for me. In fact, I don't even want a Nigeria to be better for only me. I want a Nigeria where we say the woman that is the pepper seller will be happy. The woman that fries pop-off will be happy. The boy that sells gala, hawks gala in traffic will be happy. What a better Nigeria. That is all we are saying. Ha. February 25th presidential election will remain in the history of this country as a rape on Nigerian youths and also a stolen mandate. Not only Nigerian youths, my darling. Not only Nigerian youth, it was a rape on everyone that came out to contest the election. I believe the judiciary knows the importance of preserving a democracy and building democracy in Nigeria, even by approving instant transfer of results. I pray that this happens, my dear. Inec was not a failure, it is you boys that are a failure by not going through history. Well done, Prof. Really. Inec never expected it, but it will bounce back on them. They thought it is business as usual, but they forgot that the gods of the youth are strongly behind them for a change of new Nigeria. The youth have suffered. Just imagine father, governor, wife, first lady, daughter, house of reps, son, senator, relative, commissioner. Then ask yourself, how will you arise to become somebody when one family have occupied your destiny and your space? Let us call a spade a spade. It is time, destiny. It is time for a new Nigeria, but Yorubas are the problem. Yorubas are not the problem, my dear. It is people who think, who do not think well. They are jubilating, but they forget the cabals will hijack the government. Well, it is for those, there are many people who are Southwestern that are not happy with this. In fact, they are not happy. Those people came out and voted against their own people. So you will not say Yorubas are happy. Alright, on those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.